When I started doing this over a decade ago, started off doing it by myself. And over the years, I've met several different groups and people and individuals, and so I've been, on occasion, hooking up with a small group of people and going out. I've been doing that a lot lately. But now I'm just kind of I'm missing doing this on my own. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I enjoy going out with other individuals, and I've made a lot of good friends over the years doing this. But to be honest, this is what I like the most, just being here by myself. I'm not on anyone else's agenda, just mine. You can lose yourself real easy in the Bigfoot community. For the longest time, it was just me doing this stuff around here. I mean, there were some other private individuals, but it was only me for a while there, sharing my experiences on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram. Now we got new groups, a few independent individuals. It's like a community is building here for Bigfoot research, which is totally cool. I've had opportunities to promote myself more into the Bigfoot community. I've turned down a lot of podcast interviews. I've turned down. There was a production company in California that contacted me, and I just wasn't interested. I did agree to do, a couple documentaries with another group of individuals, which was fun. I wanted to see what that was all about. But to be honest with you, I didn't really enjoy all the attention from it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against people making a name for themselves and becoming popular in all this, and maybe even making money off of it. I'm just really not interested in fame and fortune, even though I am making money off of YouTube from the stupid ads. You know, you have to get like so many hours of views and so many subscribers so you can monetize your channel. And I hit that years ago. And it wasn't until this year I decided to do that, just because YouTube started adding commercials and ads onto everyone's video, which it kind of ticked me off because I hate ads. I hate having to skip through them, and I just want to watch a video. So I just decided, like, what the hell, I'll just, monetize and see where that takes me. And so far, I mean, it's been all right. I haven't had to worry about gas money, which has been nice. But of course, once you monetize, you got to keep pushing out content. If you go 4 months without any content, then you have to start the whole monetization process all over again. And it's really hard, I mean, when it comes to content for Bigfoot. I mean, I could sit here day after day and put out videos of reading people's stories and reports that I've gotten. But I mean, there's so many individuals doing that right now. It's hard to be original in this stuff. And pushing out content just seems, it gets a little frustrating at times. Because you can't make stuff happen. I mean, I've been out all year this year, off and on, and nothing. I mean, nothing on audio. I mean, no experiences whatsoever on any camping trip. And like I said, you could lose yourself in this. You just become a slave to, oh, I gotta keep pushing out the videos. I gotta get views. I gotta get likes. I gotta get subscribers. Kind of takes the fun out of all of it. I've gotten so many emails from different companies that are wanting to push their product in an ad for one of my videos, and I'm not saying that I'm not going to do that. I mean, it has to be something that I feel should reflect this channel a little bit, but I've turned them all down. I mean, what? Okay, I'm in the woods. I'm looking for Bigfoot. I'm camping. I'm hiking, and a clothing company in Switzerland wants to advertise on my video for their high-end clothing line. Like, how is that? I don't know. It's just like I just feel like I'd be a complete sellout and just, ooh, yeah, I'll push your clothing line in a Bigfoot video. That just doesn't sit well with me. I guess I'm a little old-fashioned, you know. If it was an American-made product, I'd probably advertise it, depending on what it is. I had this one company offer me like $300 for just one ad. And it was for, I think it was laptops or something like that. And I very rarely use a laptop in the field. So I just kind of ignored the email. A couple weeks later, they contacted me again and offered me $1,000 for one ad. $1,000 to advertise a laptop on your video. I could be making good money. But that's not really me. Hold on, I hear something behind me. Ugh. Sorry, I don't mean to vent. It's just, I mean, a person can make a good living if they jumped on the ads and pushed a bunch of products. I've been invited over the years to either have a booth or be a speaker at different conferences and stuff. Turned them all down. Because to be honest with you, when it comes to Bigfoot, I don't know anything about Bigfoot. You know, I'm still learning as I go. So how could I go and stand up on a stage and talk about a bunch of stuff? I mean, everything that happens to me, I share my experiences on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. I mean, if you want to know what's going on with me, just watch one of my videos. You know, I've been to a handful of conferences and festivals. And I'm kind of getting turned off on them because it's always they're always the same researchers, either pushing a book or a movie, TV show, talking about the same old thing over and over again. showing the same cast. I don't know. Even though a lot of people love the Patterson-Gimlin film and think it, it's, I mean, it's a cool piece of history. But, I could not go to a conference and just listen about the Patterson film. That's a story that's been, hashed over for over 50 years, and it's just, we need something new. And please don't get me wrong. I mean, there's some great researchers, there's some great authors, there's a lot of these individuals that I've met over the years. I mean, they're awesome people. There's a butterfly in my camera. I've been asked a couple times if I'm going to write a book about all the things happening here in Stevens County. I've thought about it, but sit down and start writing a book is, well, I just don't have the time. Just don't have the time. I'd rather be out here looking at a beautiful lake, sitting by a fire at night, than sitting at a computer just typing someone else's stories. Even though there is a rich history of Bigfoot here in Stevens County. I mean, there's some old stories. The old stories are what really interest me. The ones that go back to like the 1800s and stuff. My wife asked me, would I want to do this full time if I could. Be honest with you, I'm not sure. Just not sure. To be honest with you, over the last few years, I've really not have been liking the Bigfoot world too much. I mean, I like doing this. But doing all the networking, it just gets old after a while. Like I said, I have met some amazing people. And I have met some real assholes. And I'm the type of person that if you treat me or you treat other people like dirt, I don't want to have anything to do with you. And I don't want to be around the individuals who are connected with that individual or group or whatever. I keep my circle real small. I listen to my gut a lot, and it's never steered me wrong. There's so much drama in the Bigfoot world that it's funny because even though if an individual or a group thinks that something is wrong about another group or individuals, it seems like there's this code of conduct that they all follow where they don't speak out. It's like, it just strikes me as if a lot of people are just two-faced, and I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. And it just seems like individuals just kind of turn a blind eye because if they criticize this person, it could affect what they're doing for, like, I don't know, TV deals, documentaries, other research groups or whatever. And I don't want to be that individual that just like, there's too much out there of criticism where people attack each other, and I just don't want to be in that scene. But if you're morally corrupt on so many levels, I can't turn a blind eye to that. And my gut is just telling me that right now, the way things are going, to be cautious. I like being a lone wolf, I guess. Nobody controls what I do, what I say. I don't have to tiptoe around people's feelings or emotions or egos. I'm not out to win somebody's approval or so in the future, you guys are probably just going to see just me out here doing this, whatever you want to call it, research or because this is where I started by myself. I mean, I'll still hook up with people from time to time, but I kind of want to get back to the roots of all this, where I started. Some people, have told me, you should push yourself more. You you should, advertise more, or put yourself out there more. I don't know if I want to. I like being the simple guy, just down to earth. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but just a crow flying over. And his call was kind of echoing across the lake. See, that's one reason why I like to do this. Just for that. Just for a moment like that. Some people think we should be stepping up our game, flying around in helicopters, using all this state-of-the-art equipment. They think it's, kind of corny to use a baseball bat on the side of a tree, or spend hours and hours and days hiking around. But this is where it all starts. I hate the saying, but boots on the ground, that's where the real research is going to come from. Not flying around with a thermal. I found that some people who criticize other people's techniques on wood knocks or call blasting, or just some of them, I think that's really stupid, and those are the individuals who probably have never experienced anything before, ever. The wood knocking works. Not always, but every so often you get a response. Even when you're not wood knocking, you can hear a knock. Society has just sped up so much that people want fast results. And I don't blame them. Research has been doing this for 50, 60 years now. And there's still no answers. No solid proof yet. I've ranted and raved too much. I don't like showing a lot of emotion and feelings. To any of you who are thinking about getting into this subject matter and doing your own investigations, keep it simple. Enjoy your time here. You know, take it all in. You're hiking around. Take 10 minutes on a water break and just take in the view. Don't talk, just listen. One thing I've learned around here is each pocket of forest that I go into, they all smell different. Each area has a unique smell, a unique sound. Don't lose yourself in this. Like I said, keep it simple. I mean, if you want fame and fortune, you're going to have to become a whore to all this. Just take it slow and learn about your own environment, your own surroundings. That'll help you out more than you know. Learn about the other animals. Don't just focus on learning about Bigfoot behavior. Because once you start understanding the other wildlife, you start understanding possible Sasquatch activity and how they're connected. Study the weather. Pay attention to how it affects the environment. My mind has been open to so much more since I started doing this stuff.